What would you do if your job was pressing a single key on your keyboard over and over again? Then one day, everyone disappeared, and all of a sudden, you're in a Groundhog Day of torment from the one voice that tried to help you. Would you A, go in a corner and cry? B, act like there is nothing going on? Or C, would you try to escape this madness once and for all? Let's see what happens.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. That's a very boring job, by the way, just pushing like a single button every time when there's a prompt. But, yeah. Okay, so I guess we'll listen to the narrator. I'm gonna at least listen to him every time for this one. And then I'll diverge.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, let's go to the meeting room then. Let's see. Can't run or anything, so we'll just keep going. That door's open. Guessing none of the other doors can open. That's okay. It's just a wall. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, let's go to the left then. Let's see. That's a nice painting. Everything is just so blindingly light that this is not even, like, real outside. You can't see anything, so this is just like a big headlight. But, alright.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, we gotta go to the office. There's a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, everything is okay. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Yay. Okay. I watch Markiplier. I know that broom closet well. We'll do that later.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, let's go to the boss's office then. Alright. Very fancy. Ooh, executive bathroom. Of course, I walk on the wrong side of the door. It has special soap. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. I'm guessing that's our boss that wrote that. It's his freaking office bathroom after all. This door does not, like, work at all with this, by the way. They could have at least done, like, a wood trimming if they really wanted to do the design. Nothing on the secretary's office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. and so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Yeah, extra
But
secret.
of course, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Oh,
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay, let's keep going then. Ooh, ominous music. That's always good. What's over in this ominous corner? Anything? Nothing opens though, so I guess we gotta go into this elevator. Alright. Let's go down.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay, let's continue.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Well, I guess that's your answer. Escape pad. What's up here? Guess that's just a regular fan. Just looks interesting. Alright, let's go into the mind control facility. Very long walk to this light bulb button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to
This
himself.
is very
Did he have the
expensive setup.
strength to find out?
Okay, let's go over here and see what buttons we need to press. Okay, the camera.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Wonder
Each
why that one's
bore
all
the number
glitched.
of an employee in
Can't
the
see that
building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where
what my number is
freedom meant
already.
nothing.
It's just there. Oh well. Let's go.
This mind
the elevator.
control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Oh, that poor person
Was
that
this
got
the only
fired.
reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Well, it is a mind control facility, so
No.
you can't really have
He
control.
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Pirate?
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Everything plunges into darkness as Stanley realized there's nowhere to go.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Everything looks very pretty. This building must be very out of
Stanley
place.
felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
And here we go again. So now we're back into the loop. Okay, so now let's disregard everything that the narrator
All of
says.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What if I don't want to go to the meeting room? What would you do then? Huh? Because I don't think you really actually have any power over me. I am my own person after
When
all.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I'm going
This
the
was
right.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yes, I
Perhaps
did.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
How can you admire a
Yes,
room like
truly a
this?
room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Yeah, let's get a drink.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Nope. Okay. It's very empty considering that this is like a relaxing room. There's definitely a lot of other areas you could stop in.
Yes,
Fine, I'll leave.
really were. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
But I want to take this door up here. This looks interesting. Ooh, there's plans.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, fired years ago. Maybe I'm trying to get, like, fired. Caution, do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. You can't make me. Penalize me. I dare you. Okay. There's a door up there. I don't think we could get to it, though. So I guess we have to go through here.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really?
Yes, really.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Yes.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you,
You
to
sure
show
about
you
that?
something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Are you
Now
controlling me?
listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I choose a blue pill. We.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door. Oh, we got
I
silent.
still don't think we're communicating properly.
Blue door.
Stanley walked. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Okay, thank you.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Nice
Broken
color of
rooms,
orange.
exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
That would be
Work
nice.
with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Well, you didn't ask.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option.
That
This
door's very
already
janky.
feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
What if I just go through the normal doors instead of that one? Let's see. Aw. Yeah, I'm forced to. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Like, is 1 for terrible and 5 is for amazing, or... You don't tell me these things. Right.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1?
A 1, yes.
That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. Okay. We have a leaderboard now. What do you have for me?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I guess a little bit more?
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Okay.
And now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
So now I'm your guinea pig.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
Do I have a
Let me
choice?
boot it up.
Okay.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
Unsafe.
You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
I'm not playing this for 4
So why don't you
hours.
give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm not doing 4 hours of this. Burn, baby, burn. Bye.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Is this Firewatch?
Ah, fascinating.
Oh, I never
What do
played
you
this
think
game,
this
but I'd
game
love
is
to.
about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort
tower.
of twisted erotic purpose.
Interesting.
Yes, that must be it.
No, it's not.
What a fascinating
It's
venture
Firewatch.
into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
That sounded like a Minecraft door. Nice. Beautiful nature. Okay, let's see what's gonna be out here. If you're actually gonna play Firewatch, so alright. That'd be interesting to have a game inside a game.
No, it can't be.
What do you mean? This is a game. Let's see what this
It is. It's an open world game.
Exactly.
Good God, quickly block it off.
No. Oh, you
Thank
just want to
goodness,
control
Stanley,
me.
What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just
Like-
wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going
Still
to get
in
us
the
out
woods,
of here.
technically.
Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
A prison?
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Okay, let's see what you have for me. Okay, right.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what
yeah,
I had in
right.
mind. Just a nice big box for you to run
Never
around
actually
in.
this one.
There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
Where's my car?
Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Oh, so we don't even have
Okay,
a
so
ball?
what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes,
That's
I think
baseball
surely
and
we
football?
must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
This thing's like 5 times my height. Jeez. Let's go for blue. Are you not going to play with me, narrator? It's going to be a lot more fun if you do.
Are you doing it? Are you...
Oop.
Hold on. What are you doing?
I guess we're going down here then. Narrator?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
I guess I'm on my own. I guess we explore, and we're gonna go fall even deeper into this madness. How deep does this go? Hasn't the narrator like built everything that's here? Shouldn't he be able to come down here? I think he should. Feels like we're gonna go into a horror game with how decrepit some of these assets look. Very ominous in there. One night working out the entire hallway. Something to be around the corner. 427. Can we do anything here? Whole surveillance system down here. Oh, everything went black.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Okay, let's see what happens when I don't fall down the hole.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
Okay.
I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes! Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable.
You're not even playing.
More balls!
Oh, jeez. What do you expect me to do with all these? Really? Okay, at least that one scored itself over there.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? You
Sure.
having fun? Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
Oh,
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
Goodbye, narrator. Alright, I guess that's it for that ending. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.